Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you've had a great day. It's Friday. And Ricky and I have not had a out to dinner date night on a Friday in a long time because actually when the kids both moved out, things changed here. We have puppy dogs we have to take care of. And in the past, my daughter or my son always would let them out on Friday afternoons for us after work, and then we'd go to dinner. So we're at home and we are cooking some breakfast for dinner. Who loves breakfast for dinner? Give me some hearts and share this video if biscuit chaffles sounds delicious. We love these biscuit chaffles, so fast and easy. We're making a sausage gravy and some scrambled eggs to put over our biscuit chaffles. Guys, I love this. It's so fast and easy. We have our waffle maker out over here, our little mini waffle maker. I love this one because it makes 4 waffles at the same time, or 4 chaffles or 4 biscuits. All the good things you make with your chaffles in one little dish. So this is the dash. I love it. I got mine on Amazon, I believe. And we're fixing to mix up the biscuits, guys. I'm telling you, if you miss sausage and gravy on a biscuit, oh, you're in for a treat. We absolutely love breakfast for dinner, and this one is so good. So let me know what you guys did for dinner tonight. We're going to start off with 2 tablespoons of butter. It's melted butter. So I got 2 tablespoons of melted butter. We're going to add 1 egg. So 1 egg, and this recipe actually makes 4 biscuits. So it makes 4 biscuits. So 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 egg. We've got a 4th cup. Actually, I'm gonna do that last. We're gonna also do 3/4 cup of almond flour. So this one has almond flour. It's okay that the dry and the wet's going in together. We're gonna mix it really good with a fork. We've got a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and we've got a 4th cup of mozzarella, 4th cups of shredded mozzarella, and we're gonna do a 4th cup of sour cream. Guys, I love this recipe. It really does taste like a biscuit. We love it with the sausage gravy. Both of these recipes are gonna be in this post as soon as I finish the live video for you guys to enjoy this weekend if you want to. All right, sorry, that's a little loud. I'm gonna make sure I got a good even amount of sour cream because it makes it really yummy. All right, so a 4th cup of sour cream. And then what we do is we cook these chaffles in the little chaffle maker for about 4 minutes. They're done in 4 minutes, so I made some fast biscuits. Super easy and delicious. And then we love this sausage gravy that we're making now. And then we love to put some scrambled eggs over it. You can do whatever you want to. I love breakfast stacks, which I've done a couple of times for you guys. Let me take a quick picture of this so we can use it later. Oh yes, so yummy. And we're going to, whoop, dang it, I don't know what this thing's doing. And I'm going to take a picture of my little shuffle maker here. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Okay. So over here in the skillet, we have our gravy going. I just want to remind you how easy it is to fix this gravy. All you do is cook up your sausage. I'm just using a pound of sausage. Once it's cooked, drain the grease, and then you're going to add some heavy cream. And I always recommend a very little bit of heavy cream because you can always add more. It thickens as it cooks. And I used 2 to 3 ounces of cream cheese. I actually used 2.5 this time because that's what I had in the refrigerator. And then we're just going to simmer this so that it thickens and that cream cheese melts and the heavy cream thickens and it makes a sausage gravy. Guys, I'm telling you, it's amazing. The sausage gravy is amazing. So if you haven't had it yet, you definitely have to have some. As a matter of fact, let me take a little picture of this. Oh, yes. All right. So let's get our biscuits mixed up. We've got those dry and wet ingredients in here together. I'm going to go over it again with you. We have 1 egg. We have 3/4 cup of almond flour. We've got a 4th cup of mozzarella. We have a 4th cup of sour cream. We have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and that was it. And we just mixed it all together, and it makes a dough. It looks just like biscuits. I mean, really, it does. So we're just mixing it up really good to make sure all the ingredients are mixed well. And then we're going to use about 2 tablespoons per muffin. And this makes 4 biscuits roughly. Now, if you use less than 2 tablespoons in your little skillet, it'll do more. All right, I'm just mixing it up really well. All right, and let me get my little 2 tablespoon scoop. This is the perfect little 2 tablespoon scoop, and we're just gonna put it straight over into our waffle maker. Now, I said roughly 4 biscuits. It might make more, just depends on how full you make your little waffles. Looks like I'm gonna get more than 4 out of here, which is perfect for me. All right, and I'm just gonna kind of spread it around. We're gonna close this up. You do not have to spray it. If it's brand new, you might want to, but I normally don't spray mine because I've used it so many times. We're just gonna close that up and hopefully they squish out enough to make a really good size. Let me set my alarm. Set a timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
A 4-minute biscuit, guys. That tastes great. You're gonna love me for this. If you've never tried these, you're really gonna love them. And the sausage gravy is just simmering over here. Now, you can make it as thin or as thick as you want. It's your gravy. But, guys, it's so good. My friends ask for this often. They don't want a regular gravy mix that you open up with the powdered packet. No, they love this gravy. This gravy is so yummy. To me, it tastes just like the inside of a casserole, like the sausage casseroles we used to eat all the time that was in between the batter. I don't know who's calling me, but it looks like somebody from Jackson's calling me. I better get off here in case it's one of my nurses. All right, guys, so easy, so delicious. Sausage gravy. We've got the biscuits. We are going to wait this 4 minutes, and I want to show you what they look like when they're finished. And then I'm going to scramble us up some eggs. So we're going to have eggs over our Chaffles with some gravy, and it's easy peasy, delicious dinner. What can you use instead of almond flour? Oh, I'm so sorry that you're allergic to tree nuts. I really need to investigate that because I've had a couple of people ask me that over the years and I've never really had an answer. We do have coconut flour. I'm just not sure of the ratio. Yes, it is a Southern thing, girls. I'm not sure what the ratio is when you're switching out almond flour from coconut flour because they are different. Coconut flour holds a lot of moisture, so it takes a lot less. But I don't know what those ratios. You probably could go online and Google like a ratio chart from almond flour to coconut flour. I'm just not sure what the taste would taste like the same. I'm curious what the carb count does. It matter? Oh yes, the carb counts always matter. Carb counts always matter. Now I really like to teach you how to calculate your carbs because if you use an ingredient that's different than mine, then yours can be off. So like I'm, for example, using Great Value almond flour. Let's look at the carb counts in this almond flour. So in this almond flour, it tells us that a serving size is 2 tablespoons. We used 3/4 cups. Y'all add that up. And then it says it has 3 total carbs and 2 fibers. So what does that mean? That means it's 1 net carb per 2 tablespoons. Now your almond flour may have a whole lot more carbs than that, or it could have a lot less. Same thing goes for your sour cream. Like I use Daisy sour cream. If you use a different sour cream, then you need to know how to calculate your carbs. So let's look at this. So this is Daisy. It says 2 tablespoons is a serving. There's 1 carb, so 1 carb per 2 tablespoons. So that's pretty good, right? So yours is always could be different, and that's why I really like to teach, how to look at your carb counts. And what you do is just add up the carbs you put in this dish, and we know we're making about 6 biscuits out of this because I've got enough for 2 more biscuits. So you take all the carbs, the net carbs, add it up, and then divide it by the number of servings. So there's 6 biscuits going to be out of this. So it's really simple. There's no carbs in my butter. There's no the cheese. Let me find my cheese. All right, threw the bag away. I don't know how many carbs were in my cheese. I haven't had any carbs today, so I'm wonderful and ready to eat. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful at all. I personally use Williams sausage because it's a customer of mine in my office. So Williams sausage is usually what I buy because I'm kind of stingy to make sure that my customers always get benefits from when they're customers of mine. So I always buy Williams sausage. Look how pretty this sausage gravy looks. I mean, it's really thick. So if you want to thin it out, you just add a little bit more heavy cream and simmer it for a couple of minutes and you can have thin gravy. It really depends on what you want. Thick or thin, it's delicious. All right, let me see that timer. Show me the timer.
The timer has about
1
2
second.
seconds to go.
Okay, I'm gonna cross my fingers because I hadn't cooked these in the. Oh yes, they're really good. But you can definitely tell I did not put enough in this one little one. So let me get a clean fork. So So really this would have cooked 4 if I filled it up, but it just looks like a little shuffle, but it's a little browned on top because we cooked it. And guys, it smells like a biscuit. It tastes like a biscuit. It's delicious. So the recipe is in this post. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off and cook our eggs, and I will have this on the blog later. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.